Hello Pisces, and welcome to your money and career guidance for May and early June with me, Julie Poole. Hello, welcome or welcome back. Thank you for being here. This is good for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising and cross-watching. You can also use it for Venus if you want to, because Venus isn't just about love, it's about the beautiful things in life. It's in Taurus at the moment, which is where it's very happy being. So what do I need to tell you? Have you survived April? I asked this to Aquarius and then thought, what a stupid question. Of course you've survived, because you're here watching me in May. Otherwise you wouldn't have survived, but you're still here. So first of all, can I just say, pat yourself on the back for getting through what was a really challenging month for most people. But as we move into May, things are so much better. Alrighty, okay. So what do I need to tell you? Anything else? No, we're good to crack on. Okay, have you got yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee, glass of wine, whiskey? What are you on? Where are you watching from? What time are you watching me? Do you know, I've been fascinated watching your comments about these questions I've been asking lately. Some of you watch me before bed, some of you watch me first thing in the morning, and there's a sort of spread throughout the day. And yeah, fascinating. Currently today I am on lemon water. I'm doing a bit of a liver cleanse, you know, a bit of fasting, you know. I do kind of ketovore, and yeah, every now and again it's like my body says, we need to clean up the muck. So that's what we're doing. All right, my beautiful. Oh, don't you just love it? You see, when I tell you stuff, it randomly pops in my head what I'm chatting about. And a lot of the time it is so relevant to the reading. Okay, clean it up. I was just saying I'm doing a liver detox and a cleanse of the body. Clean it up. What do you need to clean up, my Pisces? What do you need to clean up? Okay, let's find out some more. This is for money and career. Money and career, please. We've got a change in the wind. We have got, by the book, that came out for Aquarius. Oh, one more, please. And building blocks. Okay. All right. I'm going to get all the cards out, but I will be chatting along the way, as I do. Most of you like it, some of you don't. If you don't like it, that's all right. It's the way I read. I'm not going to change it. So, you know, if it annoys you, go and watch somebody else. Don't watch me. Okay. All right. When I'm chatting to you, a lot of it is what my spiritual team are saying. Tell them this and tell them that, because it helps you. And when I do these little examples that I give, they help you. And it also helps you to connect with me better and me with you better, doesn't it? Yeah? Okay. So, I am waffling a bit too much now, I appreciate that. Okay, 3 of Wands, 9 of Wands, centre of your energy. Oh, lovely. Oh, I've got shudders all down my back. That's my favourite card in the deck. That's you in your power to manifest and magic and create. Lovely jubbly. Okay, tell me more for Pisces, please. Oh, look at this. Pisces, get comfy. We might be here a while. This is looking really good. Really good. Okay. I've got tingles all down me. This is going to be an important reading, so pay attention. Which one? You want me to use them? Okay. I haven't told you the cards, have I? Sorry, talking too much. Wisdom of the Oracle, Tarot of Dreams, Legacy of the Divine Tarot. All the cards I used are linked below, along with the link to my website. All bookings are through my website. Please don't email me asking for a session. Just go to my website and book yourself in. It's automated, okay? All right, 10 of Cups. See, it's just good, isn't it? All right. 9 of Swords. Oh, well, yeah, you got a bit of anxiety. Judgment. 7 of Cups and 5 of Swords. Yeah, you know, there's a little bit of resistance here. There's a little bit of fears coming up. Perfectly normal when we're in a time of change. Is it going to change? It's been awful. Am I ever going to get there? Perfectly normal. But stay positive. Okay, these are the Everyday Spirit Guide cards. These were gifted to me by the author a week or so ago, and I love them. The affirmation cards. Tell me for Pisces. Thank you. Shifted. See, I told you it was. The tables have turned. The situation has completely changed for your good. See, I told you it'd be all right, didn't I? Told you. It's not something I say very often, told you. So many of you, when you're going through a difficult time, you know, will give up. Oh, it's never going to happen. And then, of course, you're blocking it. We've got to stay in that positive. It's coming. If it hasn't come yet, it's coming. Just stay in that space, okay? All right. And we have feel free to be free, okay? And it says, free yourself and let go. You can be who you want to be. Express yourself. That came out for somebody else, and immediately I say that I can hear that song, and I don't know who sings it. Express yourself. Right, these are my cards from Hoping to Having. What's the most appropriate affirmation for my Pisces, please? For money and career, for May and early June. We want 2. We have got creating, and we have limitless. See, these are lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. All right, now, you're on a remember here, okay? My cards are in 3 sections. Remember, reset, receive. This is remembering that you are a powerful creator. So feel it, own it, take it into you. I am a powerful creator. I create easily that which I desire. Make it easy. Don't make it difficult, complicated, impossible, because that's what you create. I create easily that which I desire. So you have a create energy here, and you have the magician in the center of your reading, which is the creating energy as well. Now you also have, remember, I am limitless. I can be, do, and have anything I align with within my highest good. Now I always add on within my highest good, because that gives the universe permission to course correct me if I'm going the wrong way. Okay? I am limitless. So I want you to just tap into your own inner innate knowledge right now, in this little minute. Stop washing the dishes if that's what you're doing, and just ask yourself this question. Do I believe I'm limited or limitless? Because I can be, do, and have anything I align with within my highest good. If I believe it, if I take appropriate action, if I step into it, all right? Because you can. And my book, these are from my book, From Hoping to Having, explains how to do that, how to manifest and create your greatest life. That's what it's for. That's why I wrote it for you, so you too can create your greatest life, okay? Right, let's have a look what we've got on the deck. So we've got the magician in the center of your reading, which I totally love. We've also got the tree of life and judgment. Judgment is a rebirth, a rising up from the ashes, a new beginning. You've got 3 major arcana, but big ones, big hitters, big hitters. This is the biggest hitter of all. This is, the tree of life is your creative ability, and saying you've got all the tools, all the knowledge, all the energy to be able to create anything you want, anything at all, okay? Now, we've got some cups, some fire, some swords, but just like Aquarius, you've got no pentacles, coins, and it's a money reading. So I want to explain why, right? Because we have shifted things. So let me just explain this. Within this shift, when we focus on money, it blocks all sorts of other stuff underneath it. And in a money reading, you would hope to see lots of pentacles, and sometimes you do. But other times, it's kind of saying, look, the pentacles is the result. What do you need to do first to get the pentacles? So first, you've got to get in a happy place. You've got to get in your power. You've got to get in your creativity. You've got to get in your head and work out what it is you want. You've got to get all that done first. Then the coins come. Okay? Right, so we're starting with this Clean It Up, which made me chuckle when it came out, when I was just talking to you about cleaning up my physical body. Okay? You might need to clean up your thinking. your diet, the way of eating, your spending. You may need to clean up your attitude, your behaviours. You may need to clean up physical things in your home, declutter your attic, your garage, your cupboards, your basement, your wardrobes, your closets. Clear it out, because the more stuff we have that we don't really need and we don't really want, it just gets in the way. And I promise you, when you clear it all out, you feel so much lighter and more free. So something needs to be cleaned up. This is a general read for my Pisces, to do with money and career. So it's going to mean different things for different people. What is it you need to clean up? It might already have been done in April, when we went through that huge purging and realization and growing and stretching and to the point of breaking sometimes. But if you find that you've still got a little bit hanging over that needs to be finished off, May is the time to finish it off, because this change is coming. The change in the wind is coming, okay? That wind is blowing, and it's for you, not to you. It's taking you into a new space, a better space, which we really like, yes? Now, we're going to do this change by the book, which means with integrity, doing it properly, not cutting any corners, not hurting anybody else deliberately in the process. Sometimes we do hurt other people, but we don't mean to, and we have to let it go and say, actually, if I got the job and you didn't, and you're hurt about that, I'm really sorry, but it obviously was for me and not for you, and I have to let that go. But we're going to do it by the book, okay? Now, these elephants also symbolize following your inner guidance. Those elephants are your guides, your spiritual team. Listen to that higher self, listen to your spiritual team, and allow them to guide you towards this new future that you're building. Okay, there's a bit of thinking going on here, which is why you've got a few swords energy. Swords are your thinking, your thoughts, all right? There she is, standing on top of those building blocks, scratching her head, having a good old think about, where do I want to move this to and that to, and shall I keep that, shall I throw that, don't know. You're working things out, because you're building something here for the future. Now, when we are stepping into a brand new energy like this, that is happening in May, sign of the first month of the rest of your life, it's good to have a really good look at everything and say, right, I'm moving into this new space. What do I want to bring with me? Now, that could be physically a new space, a new job in a new building, a new home, a new location. And it can be that, but it doesn't have to be. It's just a whole new energy. And that energy is like, right, what do I want to be now? Who am I now? I've changed, I've grown, I've let go of an awful lot of stuff. Who am I? Does that still fit me? Does that still work? I might still like things, but they may no longer align with me. And so it's a purging, clearing time, but not like the April heaviness, all right? It could be something as simple like, I like that picture, but it doesn't really reflect who I am anymore. I'm looking at this picture on the wall and up ahead of me. Doesn't really fit my style anymore. It doesn't really feel aligned with me anymore. I bought that, it's pink and it's beautiful, but I bought it when I was in my pink phase, okay, about 4 years ago. And I'm not in a pink phase now. I'm in a gold and cream and wood and softer phase. Pink is a cool colour. I've shifted into warm colours. Now that might sound really insignificant. You might be saying to yourself, what is she waffling on about? And I get it, but it's to say to you, look around you at your stuff. Look inside you at your body and your behaviours and your actions and say, does that still align with me? Does that still fit me? Do I want to take that with me into the next year, 5 years, 10 years, or do I want to let that go? I gave away a huge amount of stuff a couple of weeks ago. Some beautiful pictures from the wall, several black bags of good stuff. It just doesn't align with me anymore. I gave it to somebody who needed it. Okay? So, clean it up. Right, why? Because we're in this space of contemplating and thinking. Now, I've talked about the swords. We'll get to them in a minute. But this is also a thinking energy. even though it's wands. He's in his passion. He's in his creative energy. He's in his enthusiasm. This wands energy is all about career and work and passion and enthusiasm. He is manifesting. That ship up there, all right? What have you put on your ship for your ships to come in? The perfect job, the perfect home, the perfect relationship, enough money to be able to do X, Y, Z. What are you dreaming of? Because you're dreaming it into reality. You're dreaming about what is going to make you happy. 10 of Cups. Look at that cat and dog curled up together in front of the fire. Masculine and feminine balanced. Cat and the dog balanced. Harmony, joy, fulfillment. Cups is happiness. So, what's going to make you happy? We often will say, you know, if I had money, I'd be happy. Money itself doesn't create happiness. And I can hear you arguing, some of you. Oh yes, don't get me wrong, it can help happiness along the way very much. To take away worries, but to create new experiences, to have beautiful things. Money can help, but money itself doesn't create happiness. So what is your happiness? Do I want more friends? Do I want a job that has more meaning? Do I want to change my career into something where I feel more fulfilled? What does that feel like? What does it look like? That's what I'm imagining. And yes, I'd like to be very well paid as well. Thank you very much. So we'll stick that on there as well. But we're focusing on the underlying energy of what it feels like. And that's what we are creating. Because it has been hard work. 9 of Wands is the battle-weary soldier. He's having a little rest on the steps and kind of going, oh my days. I actually feel dazed after April. Give me a little minute to just get my balance back. Hang on, I need some, excuse me. Okay. Give me a minute to have a rest while I finish cleaning up what needs to be cleaned up, ready for this change that's coming. Now, I got a bit of stress and anxiety under here. 9 of Swords, sleepless nights. How's the sleep going? Okay, how's your sleep? What's the quality of your sleep? Okay, they're just giving me some examples here. If you're not sleeping so well, it's going to be one of 4 things, is what they're telling me. So 1, disturbance and noise from outside. You know, you live in a really noisy area and it keeps you awake at night. Not a lot you can do about that unless you're choosing to move home. You can also be not sleeping because of so many worries and anxieties and overthinking and over panicking. We need to clean it up. Get rid of that thinking and get into trust. You can also not be sleeping because of alcohol. Evidence shows, science shows, and I like a drink. I am not judging here. But it's kind of, do you want to drink or do you want to sleep? Because you won't do both. If you have a drink, even one, it will hugely affect the quality of your sleep. So just say that to yourself, and I do, you know, do you want to drink, do you want to sleep? And sometimes on a Saturday or Friday night, I'm like, I want to drink, and I don't care if I'm tired tomorrow, it's the weekend. Other times I'm like, no, I want to sleep, okay? Have a look at that. And the 4th reason, so they use me as a tool to kind of give you information, not just about the tarot, but about life. Your 4th reason is if you are eating too late in the evening or eating the wrong stuff, because you cannot sleep properly while your digestive system is working really hard to try and clear out what you've put in it. So try not to eat within 4 hours of going to bed. Anything, snacks, rubbish, junk, try not to do it. It will affect your sleep, okay? So have a look at that, have a little look at that, because we're cleaning up, we're getting ourselves ready, we're visualizing our ships, something shifted here big time. I'm really stepping into this energy of being limited and powerful. I'm a creator, and now I'm ready to step into my magician energy and create. So I'm wishing it here, hoping it, visualizing it. Right now, I'm going to take the inspired action. That's what the magician is. He's got his wands, his sword, his pentacles, and his cups. He's got all his tools that he needs to say, right, I'm ready to create. And I'm creating it out of a place of incredible empowerment with the Judgment card underneath. This is a rebirth energy. I've rebirthed. The old me is dead. The new me is being born into my biggest, bestest, brightest self. So what does that look like? What does it feel like? This is the phoenix rising from the ashes. So what you have shifted and changed and cleared out and sorted out and let go of, now you are hugely creating. Massive. We've got the building blocks here with the Tree of Life and the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is choices, options. I could do this, I could do that. Do I want to go there? Do I want to go there? What do I want to create? And I'm doing it from this incredible power of the Tree of Life. This card normally doesn't come out very much. I mean, I would say to you, last year it probably came out twice out of maybe 1,000 readings. This last month it's been out about 10 times. The Tree of Life is an incredibly powerful creating energy. Do you see all the numbers there, 1 to 10? That's your minor arcana. And then the Q and the key, K and the KN, these are your page and knight and king and queen of every single suit. And then all these gold bars with the Roman numerals, those are every one of the major arcana cards. Basically what this is saying is, instead of having one card to say, oh, you're the magician, what do you want to create? And oh, you've got a rebirth. It's saying you've got it all. Every single bit. 78. What's it, 76? I can't remember. You've got it all. You've got all the tools that you need. And what that does is it creates these incredible opportunities. Lots of choices. Not all of them are going to be right for you. Think them through, feel them through, dismiss what doesn't work, and keep the rest. And you're doing it from a place of intelligence and logic, Pisces. Okay? Because, you know, come on, you can be a little bit dreamy, and dreamy is great to get things started, but then we've got to put the meat on the bones. We've got to look at the detail, right? How am I going to do this? What do I need to do? What's the inspired action? We're going to think it through. These two swords here, 5 of Swords is a bit of a battle energy, arguing with yourself. Okay, shall I do this? Shall I do that? I've got all these options. I don't know. All right, just work it through from a place of logic and clarity. The King of Swords is all about using that intelligence, logic, practicalness, right? Making, they say, making bold action steps. Create an action plan, right? But don't create it at 3 o'clock in the morning, all right? My head likes to do that. I'm a Virgo, I'm double Mercury. My head likes to have a conversation with me about lists at 2 or 3 in the morning, and I just have, no, we'll discuss it in the morning, shut up. Sometimes it's best, if it won't shut up, I get up and I write the list, and then it's like, right, it's out of my head and it's on paper, and now I can sleep, okay? And I get that, that's an anxiety energy. I only get that generally when I'm on the brink of something huge like moving home. So let it out, let's get a plan, because this new world, this new life that you are creating from a place of limitlessness, from a place of creativity and power, from a place of freedom. I said to one of the other signs, they had this card, and I said, you know, we can often feel trapped, we can feel stuck, we can feel we're not free. And I read all your comments, all right? There was 3,000 last week just on one video. I don't reply to them all, I can't, but I heart and I read every single one. A few I have to delete because they're just, yeah. But the point here is, you may believe that you're trapped. I can't leave my marriage. I can't leave this job. It's impossible. And I want you to shift that thinking. Okay? I'm not saying leave your job when you haven't got one to go to, but if you align with I can't leave, then guess what? You're right. But if you align with the right job is coming and I'm going to step into a better job and I'm going to leave this because I'm free to do so. I have 2 feet and there is a door there and I can walk through it. And if I'm choosing, and this might trigger a few of you, if I'm choosing to stay in an unhappy marriage, I am free to leave. I am choosing to stay here. And that is truth. That is fact. I've done more sessions in April with people who are desperate to leave an unhappy marriage and don't know how to do it, and helping navigate them into their power I get it. I do. I get it. And there's no judgment. When I was young, I was in a very unhappy, toxic and dangerous marriage. And I had no clue how to get out of it. And I got stuck there for 3.5 years until I found a way out. There is always a way. You just got to find it. So, like I said to whoever else got this, and I never remember, you are free. I don't know anybody that watches me from prison. You are not slaves. You are free. And I want you to take your power and your responsibility. Take responsibility. All right, now I know this is going to trigger some of you are going to get angry with me about this. To say, well, it's all right for you to say that. I can't leave. I've got nowhere to go. I left my first marriage with my 2-year-old child with nowhere to go, and I just went to stay with my dad for a few weeks, and then I found some grotty little bedsit and I went there. But it was better than where I had been. It wasn't ideal, but things got better over time. But at least I was safe. All right, there is always a way. People say to me, I can't leave because I'm not prepared to give up my home. Well, that's your choice then. And that's all right. No judgment here, but it's your choice. I choose to be in a disgusting marriage because of my material wealth. That's your choice. If that's more important to you than your happiness, then that's all right. Everything is your choice. Everything is your choice. You might not see it like that, but the universe, and I'm talking through my angels here, everything is within your power, within your grasp to change, and you are free to change it if you choose to. You see, but we don't see 3 or 4 steps ahead like a chess game. We see 1 step ahead, right? This is where we have to trust. Like when I left that marriage, all I could see was I'll stay with my dad for now and I'll figure it out. And then after a few weeks, I figured it out. There's a grotty little bed sit there, but that'll do. That's step 2. From there, I got a nicer apartment. That was step 3. From there, a couple of years later, I got married again and moved into a lovely home with my new husband. It unfolds. And if you can just trust that that step, the next step, is better than where I am now, that has more fulfillment, more enrichment, and I am the magician and I can rise up from the ashes and I can have this new beginning, then you can, because it's here for you. I promise you. Okay? All right. Let's get you an angel card to finish off. These readings have got longer and longer as they've gone on, and poor old Aries, who went first, got a much shorter reading. Okay, from the angels, you have got Metatron with mercy, forgiveness, gentleness, care, compassion. From the oracle of the angels, you have got power. That's what I've been telling you. And from the unicorns, you have got 3. Chatty today. These are the unicorn cards. The I am presence. The I am presence. I am presence. Expand your stellar gateway. I am that I am. That is your God self, your God force, your creative force, your unlimited force. Step into your I am presence. That is your power. And you have cosmic sapphire. Act with humour and integrity. Spread your truth. See, there's the integrity that ties in with that one. And stand in your power. Be passionate about your vision. Bring about positive change. See, look at this. Power, power, and the power of the I am. The power of the magician. The power of the tree of life. When you believe it can be so, you are right, and it will be so. All right? Whoa, that was intense, wasn't it, Pisces? I hope that was helpful. That was a lot of information they wanted me to share with you to help you, because please know the universe has got your back. They're with you. They're trying to help you step into this incredible new energy that is high vibrational, empowering, liberating, and creative. So jump into it, dive into it, embrace it. All right? Okie dokie. I'll be back in a couple of weeks with your mid-month bonus reading. In the meantime, if this was helpful, give it a like, a share, and don't forget to click that button and subscribe. It's completely free. It really helps me, helps the channel grow, and helps other people find these readings, which I make to help people. So thank you for helping me to do that. Have an amazing day, week. I'll see you soon. You take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.